Robert Downey Jr., when I was 13 years old, was the first celebrity I ever laid eyes on. And this was during the era of Less Than Zero and Weird Science, and I mean very sort of disheveled and screwed up, and this is saying something about my taste in men, clearly, if at age 13 I was like, oh, he's the dreamiest, but I fully thought he was. And my mom and I were at an off-Broadway play called The Heidi Chronicles that a young actress named Sarah Jessica Parker had a small role in, and her boyfriend at the time was Robert Downey Jr. And he himself was essentially a character actor at the time. He was in no way a leading man. Andrew McCarthy was the leading man. He was, the screwed up sidekick. And we were standing at the end of the play, people were milling about, and there he is standing there. And I grabbed my mom and I was like, oh, it's Robert Downey Jr., oh my God, I'm so in love with him. And my mom said, well, go ask him for an autograph. And I said, if you lost your mind, there's not walk. I was so very dedicated to being 13. So this was the lamest thing my mother possibly could have said. It was just, that's so stupid. I'm not going over there. And I said, what would I even say, Mom? And she said, you're going to tell him you love his work, that you love what he does, that you loved whatever that movie I can't believe I let you see was. You're going to tell him you loved that and that you thought he was great and that you just wanted to tell him that you're a big fan. And I said, oh, he's not going to want to hear that. And she gave me the advice that basically formed the backbone of my career, which is this. Every actor on the planet wants to be told how great you think they are. Every single one. There isn't one alive who will not, on some level, be okay with being told, I adore you and think you're amazing. And I thought, all right, well, if that's true, I probably have nothing to lose. I mean, he might still say no to an autograph, but at least I'll have, interacted with him. So I walked over there, and I was, just shaking and trying to, think about how I was going to go about this and approach him. But before I could say anything, he looked at me, saw me coming, and he went, oh, well, hello there. And I looked at him, and I said, I love you so much. It was literally the first words out of my mouth. And then I just kind of stammered, and I was like, I love you, your work. You were amazing in Less Than Zero, and I thought you were incredible, and could I have your autograph? And he said, well, sure, what's your name? And I said, I'm Katie, because I was Katie at the time. And he said, well, it's nice to meet you, I'm Robert, and held out his hand. So, class move to tell me his name like I didn't know what his name was. And gave me an autograph, and I clutched it and I walked away. And I looked down, and he had written, to Katie, I love you too, Robert Downey Jr.